Remembrance. Mitzi Gaynor, the actor, singer, and dancer, starred in such 1950s Hollywood musicals as South Pacific and There's No Business Like Show Business before going on to conquer Las Vegas. Stage and TV variety specials. Has died. Her management team announced today she was 93. Now, I imagine that this is a big deal for you, being such the theater buff, right?
Yeah, this one kind of bothered me, but at the same time, as I do about so many of these, I have to say I didn't realize she was still around. I know that's bad, but a lot of people kind of age out and they go, you know what, I'm done, and they leave the public sphere, and then years go by and they pass, and you're like, oh, I hadn't heard from them in years.
I think I have the soundtrack to South Pacific.
It's a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
I love that. That one is absolutely where I know her best from. No Business Like Show Business. Like everybody was in that, so to single out Mitzi Gaynor is kind of a okay, but yes, she was in it, but then again, so was like literally everybody.
What was South Pacific? There's the Bloody Mary song. There's I Want to Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, isn't that?
Yes, that is the most famous one, most people. Well, interestingly, so I, people tend to think that I'm older than I actually am. But I tend to have an old soul. So I find out about stuff as I get older, and I'm going back and watching older stuff, like I'm trying to encourage everyone here to do. And so my first experience with the tune, I'm going to Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, as most people in our generation, was from a commercial, and now I can't remember what the commercial was. It was some sort of shampoo for color-treated hair, and they used that melody, and it was, I'm going to wash that gray right out of my hair. So that was the first time I became aware of the tune, and then, of course, I saw South Pacific, and I'm like, that's where it's from. And then, you know how synchronicity works. Once you've heard a tune, you start hearing it all the time. Well, not too very long ago, we did an In Remembrance of Dr. Ruth Westheimer, who was doing a show.
Hair coloring.
What was it?
Clairol hair.
Clairol. Yeah, okay. And we had done an In Remembrance for Dr. Ruth Westheimer, and she used to do an advice show every week, and whenever she would be taking a call from somebody talking about a relationship where it was very clear it was an abusive relationship, you need to get rid of this guy, she'd play that. You know what I'm going to tell you to do, right? I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way.
That's funny.
That was Mitzi Gaynor. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The statement added, we take great comfort in the fact that her creative legacy will endure through her many magical performances captured on film and video, through recordings, and especially those the love and support audiences around the world have shared so generously with her throughout her life and career. Please, Mitzi, keep Mitzi in your thoughts and prayers. And born Francesca Marlene de Cezanne von Gerber.
Wow, I didn't know all that.
That's a mouthful. In Chicago. Yeah. She was a Chicago native. On September 4, 1931, Gaynor had grown to national fame by the early 50s as a star of Hollywood's new wave musicals, such as There's No Business Like Show Business, Anything Goes with Bing Crosby and Donald O'Connor, and Les Girls in 1957 with Gene Kelly. Look at that. But her signature role came in 1958 when she was cast as Nellie Forbush in the screen version of Roger and Hammerstein's South Pacific. Her Golden Globe nominated performance, Gaynor was treated to one of the musical's most popular musical numbers, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. So there we go. Rest in peace. Kind of a living legend, I guess, no more.
Yeah.
But, and like
this is one of those, I looked at it and I'm like, well, this is a big deal to me, but I'm not sure how many of our audience would even know who Mitzi Gaynor is. You know what? That's why she deserves to be remembered. Let's introduce her to you.
Maybe go back and enjoy some of those old movies instead of maybe going to see newer musicals. But anyway, we'll get on that in a minute. May the Lord keep her. I sang her song. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But rest in peace.